Imagine a place where time seems to stand still. Deep underground, nestled in the mountains of Pakistan, lies one of the most remarkable mines in the world, the Qura Salt Mine. This place is more than just a mine. It is the largest producer of pink Himalayan salt, renowned for its purity and rich mineral content. The Qura mine is an expansive underground complex made up of numerous tunnels and chambers where salt extraction continues without interruption. From the very beginning of my journey, I felt as though I had entered another world. The entrance to the mine looks like a gateway to an ancient, almost magical realm. Here, they extract some of the purest salt on Earth, the famous pink Himalayan salt. Let's walk through the old tunnels together and discover how this remarkable process takes place. The walls of the mine are lined with layers of pink salt, and each layer tells its own story, preserving the memory of millions of years of geological activity. The sense of descending deep into the earth is heightened by the near silence, broken only by the echo of footsteps and the hum of machinery at work. Salt extraction at the Qura mine is carried out using traditional methods that have changed very little over the past 200 years. It all begins with drilling holes into the salt walls. Miners use powerful drilling machines to bore holes into the rock. Drilling is a crucial and delicate step, as the precise placement of the holes determines the efficiency of the entire process that follows. Once the holes are ready, the workers carefully insert gunpowder capsules into them and connect them with wires. This must be done with extreme precision to ensure that the blast does not compromise the structure of the mine or create safety hazards. For each borehole, they use 4 capsules. Once all the charges are set, the blast occurs, separating large chunks of salt from the wall. This process requires great accuracy and skill to avoid damaging the surrounding salt layers and to maintain safe working conditions. After the explosion, the cleanup phase begins, which is also a labor-intensive task. Workers use special equipment and manual labor to carefully sift through the debris, selecting the best pieces of salt. This phase can take several hours. The excavators lift these blocks onto special carts, which then transport the salt to the sorting area. Here, the highest quality pieces are carefully selected by hand. This process is time-consuming and requires great attention to detail to ensure that only the best salt makes it to production. The miners break the salt into smaller pieces, which are then meticulously sorted for further processing. It is remarkable how crucial the human element is in this operation. Only experienced workers can determine which pieces of salt are suitable for refining. They assess the color, clarity, and texture of the salt to choose the best material. Working in the mine is not only physically demanding, but also dangerous. Humidity and temperature in the mine often fluctuate, and the salt can become slippery. Miners must remain vigilant at all times to avoid injury. Despite the challenges, they take great pride in their work, knowing that their efforts benefit millions of people around the world. Once the salt has been brought to the surface, the next phase of processing begins. First, the salt is sorted by size and color, with only the purest and most visually appealing pieces moving forward. Then, the salt goes through a washing stage. Large chunks are submerged in huge vats of water, where they are thoroughly washed to remove any impurities. This step is crucial to maintaining the product's high quality and ensuring its cleanliness. The washing process is repeated several times until only the purest salt crystals remain. Each cycle is carefully monitored to ensure that every grain meets strict quality standards. Washing is one of the most labor-intensive stages, as the salt must then go through the drying process. First, the salt is pressed to remove excess water, and then it is placed in special drying chambers where it slowly dries. This method helps preserve the salt's natural structure and unique properties. It's essential that the salt remains as natural as possible, and the washing process, free of chemical additives, guarantees this. One of the most fascinating stages of salt processing is the creation of Himalayan salt lamps. Craftsmen carefully shape large chunks of salt by hand, giving them a variety of forms. Each piece is given a unique shape. Some lamps retain a rough, natural look, while others are crafted into smooth spheres or pyramids. After shaping, the salt is washed again to remove any remaining impurities. Then, the craftsmen insert electrical components, transforming the salt block into a lamp that emits a soft, warm glow. The process of making salt lamps begins with selecting the right chunk of salt. Using specialized tools, artisans shape the piece, a process that can take several hours, since each salt block is unique and requires an individualized approach. Once the shape is finalized, a hole is drilled into the salt to accommodate a light bulb, and the electrical components are installed. Every lamp undergoes a quality check to ensure it is safe and built to last. In addition to lamps, the factory also produces other salt items, such as bowls and pyramids. These pieces are handmade, making each one a unique work of art. The lamps come in various sizes, ranging from small to very large, with some weighing up to 20 or 30 pounds. These creations serve not only as beautiful interior decorations, but also as sources of comfort and warmth in the home. Each product is subject to strict quality control, and only those that meet high standards are made available for sale. After the salt goes through the stages of sorting and washing, it is ground into fine crystals. The salt is then sent to the purification stage, which involves several additional steps. The crystals are passed through large rotating drums, where they are heated to remove all moisture, making it of the highest quality. After drying, the salt undergoes a grinding process. Special mills are used to crush the larger crystals into smaller ones. The salt is then sifted to separate any particles that are too large. These larger particles are sent back for further grinding to achieve a uniform consistency. This step is important to ensure the salt is convenient for kitchen use and has crystals of a consistent size. Once the grinding is complete, the salt is checked for impurities. It is passed through magnetic separators to remove any metal particles and through optical sensors to detect other contaminants. Only after the salt has passed all inspections is it sent for packaging. After all the processing stages, the salt is ready for packaging. First, it is packed into large bags for bulk distribution, and then it is portioned into jars or packets for consumers. Each packet retains the salt's beautiful pink hue, a sign of its natural origin and rich mineral content. Workers manually inspect each package to ensure everything is done correctly, and the product quality remains top-notch. It's a meticulous job, but this careful inspection ensures consumers receive a high-quality product. At the packaging stage, modern equipment is used to speed up the process and minimize direct contact with the salt, which is essential for maintaining its purity. The salt is packaged in various forms, from small plastic jars to large bags for restaurants and food industry businesses. After packaging, each batch of salt is labeled with the production date and expiration date, so consumers can trust the quality and freshness of the product. It's said that Himalayan salt lamps help purify the air and reduce radiation from electronic devices. While there is little scientific evidence to support these claims, many people find that the ambience created by these lamps does help them relax. As for Himalayan salt used in food, it contains about 84 minerals, including magnesium, potassium, and calcium. These minerals can help maintain balance in the body, improve digestion, and regulate fluid levels. Incorporating Himalayan salt into your diet may be a beneficial addition to a healthy lifestyle. Himalayan salt is also known for its therapeutic properties. Some people use it for salt baths, which help with relaxation and can improve skin condition. Additionally, it's used in salt inhalation therapy for respiratory issues. Its natural composition and lack of chemical additives make it a preferred choice for those focused on their health. Himalayan salt also has a milder, more complex flavor compared to regular table salt, making it popular among chefs and food enthusiasts.